So let's go. Let's go ahead with this reading, y'all. Let's go ahead with this reading. Let's get this out the way. It is Tuesday, March 17, 2026 at 2:09 p.m. All right, let's go. So we got, I did for the members what your ex got to say. So we're going to just do y'all's now. Let's see. We're in Pisces energy, which means use your intuition at all times and your wisdom, guys and goddesses. Okay? Because we got demons, of course, out this bitch, you know, that still want to go with the bullshit, and we don't care. That's where we at. When year 9 went out with the snakes, season of the snakes, you stopped caring about what the fuck y'all doing. So anyway, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this going. Okay. We have, you came closer than anyone. Okay. So you came closer to anyone. I guess to get married, you came closer to anyone. We will be together again. So they're saying that you will be together again with them because you came closer to anyone. Okay. I wonder what that's about. Child, don't get me started. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So you taught them a spiritual lesson, you know, not to be fucking with spiritual beings. If you dark, don't be out here fucking with spiritual beings, chosen ones, divine beings. If you know they chosen, you shouldn't be fucking with them. So they must be going through some karmic, you know, lesson, a spiritual lesson. They're learning a spiritual lesson. Okay? Sound like a personal problem. Because we had to learn our spiritual lessons too. We had to go through the same shit. You know. But the difference is we learn out, you know, clearing out our karmic debt and breaking generational curses. That's our spiritual lesson. Or how to do that. Or how to get on our spiritual journey. That's our spiritual lesson. We wasn't out here attacking people. That's the difference. We don't just go around attacking people. That's the difference between the empath and karmic. We don't go out here attacking people, making them feel like they unwelcome or anything like that. We make you feel welcome. Even though we had a little problem with arguments and shit, because we're not going to just let you sit there and dog us and do anything and talk to us any type of way. Just because we're empaths don't mean you get to do what the fuck you want to do. Okay? And then the next thing is we're not out there attacking people with black magic. We're not out there attacking people with black magic, witchcraft, shit like that to make somebody do to what you want them to do. That's another thing. So, yeah, they're learning a spiritual lesson. Who is who, you know, they're going through their karma. All right. It is what it is. Let's go. So now they're grateful for the spiritual lesson. You taught this person a spiritual lesson. We got the timing just wasn't right. Okay? You're right about that because we had to go learn, go heal, get ourselves in alignment with our journey. And you had to go get yourself in alignment with your journey. Whether it's a karmic journey or whether it's a divine journey. Okay? We need to let each other go. Right. Let their energy go. You know, like, let my people go. Like Moses said. Yeah, exactly. And then we got, I hope that you can forgive me one day. We already forgave you. We say this all the time. Just because it come up in the energy don't mean we don't forgive you. The point is, we hope you do better. Even when you left, we said, we hope you're happy with whatever you choose in life. Now move the fuck around because maybe you wasn't meant for us. You're not our soulmate. And by us healing, we understand that. You just was a karmic lesson that we need to learn. And that's something that maybe when you got with karmics, that was a lesson you need to learn. So everybody got their own healing journey. Everybody got their own path. They're going to go down to learn a spiritual lesson. So it is what it is with that. It is what it is with that shit right there. Everybody got their journey. A journey of healing, like in the Bible when it says there's a time to laugh, a time to cry, a time to heal, a time to forgive, it's a time for everybody. Some people take longer. Some people going, you know, they gonna just forget about their journey and say, fuck it, give up. Some people don't give up, no matter how much they go through, because they know they signed a divine contract. And they gonna complete their divine contract. You know. Some people give up early, you know. They go do a little few shit and they give up. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, that's that energy. I remember every detail of that day. Okay. I guess when they met you or they broke up with you or whatever. And that's fine. You know. Like I said, people got their own healing journey. That's fine. You know. We're not thinking about it. You know. I'm so attracted to you. Okay. Are they attracted to you physically or is it your energy? That's the difference. Are you attracted to that person or are you attracted to their energy? You know. I'm so attracted to you. I seen that. I love your swag. I seen that card. So you're different. You know, that's why they're attracted to you. I will wait for a sign from you. You know, I hate to be so harsh. They said, I'm going to wait for a sign from you. I hate to be harsh, y'all. There you go. That's all the sign you need. We forgive you, but there you go. Let's go. I bury myself in work to forget about you. Well, that's nice. You have a job and you're making paycheck to paycheck and you're living life like everybody else out here. That's fine. Do what you need to do. That's what we're saying. That's what we've been told you. Do what you need to do for you, your family, or whoever you went off with. Do what you need to do. I think we've been told you this. A long time ago, I buried myself in work to forget about you. I think this is what we told you. Go be happy. I think this is what we told you. An empath going to tell you this. If you're not happy with me, then maybe it's not meant to be and you need to go ahead. Go ahead and move around. And we forgave you. Finding out the truth crushed me. Finding out the truth that it's not meant to be. You just was a karmic lesson. That's a spiritual lesson. You probably found out that spiritual lesson that we just needed to learn from you. Thank you. We just needed to learn how to heal and how not to get in another situation, in a karmic situation. Now everybody go on their own healing journey. You go find your soulmate. They go find their soulmate. Everybody forgive each other and just walk away. That's how it's supposed to go. And that's how it's going to be. Torturing a person is not going to make nobody come back to you. That's going to make them stay far away from you. I don't know how many times I say that. That's going to make them want to be far away from you. They're not going to want to be nowhere around you. You had your spiritual lesson to learn. They had theirs. They learned their lesson. You said you learned yours. Now it is what it is. Okay? You waiting for a sign? There you go. Like, I'll replay our conversations over and over. Okay? That's fine. I don't understand if you say you bury yourself in work to forget about them. How you playing the conversations over and over in your head? So you're not burying yourself in work. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Exactly. You blamed the empath for going to heal some goddamn where. You know, if somebody say, I don't think it's meant to be together, or you just walk away, you just ghost them, don't give them no closure, they're not going to sit up there and beat themselves up about it. Not an empath. They're going to go ahead on their journey and they're going to go ahead and heal. And they're going to be like, okay, you know what? Eventually, when they start healing, divine going to tell them, that wasn't your person anyway. I have somebody better for you. That's what they're going to be told by divine. And then we be like, okay, so what I need to do from here? You need to just go heal. You need to get creative. You need to go ahead on your path. You need to start using the gifts I gave you. You need to get your mind, body, and soul right. You need to take the spiritual bath. You need to do what the hell you need to do to clear this karmic shit out your energy. You know, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. If we're listening to divine, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see not a damn thing wrong with that at all. I don't see shit wrong with that at all. And it's okay to be attracted to somebody, but if it's not meant to be, it just wasn't. Maybe next lifetime, I want to feel that way again. Okay, so whatever way you was feeling, you know, that healing energy, I guess you can't feel that way with whoever you left with. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That's what I'm trying to understand. Whose fault is that? That's weird. This is weird. This is real weird, y'all. Real weird. They're all mixed up. I wish I had treated you better. Okay? And we wish we had treated you better, but we forgive you. Whatever which way that you blamed us for, we wish you would have did the same thing. Now you can move around. We wish the same thing. We wish we would have treated you better since you blamed us. You know what I'm saying? We wish we would have treated you better too. Shit. My life is not together as it seems. Okay? Nobody is. You can go on Facebook all day and look at couples all day, and they'll make it seem like it's just all so good. An image can make people think, yeah, they got it good. I wish I had that type of relationship. They're a power couple. They look like they do for each other. All that shit. Then the next thing you know, you see them, you know, arguing and fighting, about to take each other out. You know, social media make you look like everything is all good. Things are popping. They got shit popping. They got cars. They got money. None of that shit really making them happy. Because you know why? Their souls ain't meant to be together. Really. They can make it look like that all they want. They forcing that shit. And when you force shit, it don't work. I don't care about the material shit. I don't give a fuck what you gained out of that relationship. If it ain't popping, it's just not popping. That shit just not popping. Y'all see, we see this all the time. That's why I don't go off images. Everybody be like, oh, they look like a great couple. And then the next thing you know, you see them on the news. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, you see them on the news, domestic violence. The whole time behind the scenes, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Yeah, we know. I know about that. I don't let shit deceive me. I'm like, okay, nice couple. Ta-ta. All right? And I don't wish couples bad. If it is like that, ain't shit peaches and cream out this bitch. Nobody can sell me a motherfucking dream. Like, oh, I wonder if you are happy without me. Yeah. Yeah. We keep showing you that. Yes. 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 You got inner peace. You know, since, it felt like you was torturing us when we was with you for some reason. We know what that's about. Our light irritates your damn demons. And if you went to go heal your demons, good gracious. We are happy for you. Because we had to go do the same. Okay? And we got an alignment, and you get yourself in alignment, and you do what you need to do. And just, I hope you find inner peace within yourself. I hope you find it, you and whoever, We hope you find it. That's what we wished in the first beginning. We didn't attack you because you left. We didn't do none of that. We let you be. That's what an empath do, okay? Because we're on that shit. If you're a spiritual being, you understand where I'm coming from. A spiritual being that's free-spirited, passionate, and shit like that, we always thought if we break up, there's no need to cause drama. It just was not meant to be. It just, forgive them and move on. Forgive them for whatever they did. Don't keep ruminating about that shit. Reflect and move the fuck on. That's what divine be telling empath. Move the fuck on. I got something better for you. Maybe you need to work on, or maybe tell you, now I think it's time to work on yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Because you need to know your worth. You need not to be picking people like this. Wishy-washy, don't know what they want, you know, putting you on third parties, doing all this dirty shit when you already told them in the beginning what it is that you was looking for. Now, if you already tell somebody in the beginning what you was looking for and they wasn't ready, all they could have said is, I'm not ready. I'm ready to be, you know, out here in the streets, you know, having varieties and shit like that. And they can be honest with an empath, and they don't give you a right to choose. They don't even let you choose. They just put you in a situation, you know, put you in a situation, then tell lies, then manipulate, then blame you, then fucking blame you, you know, when shit don't go the way they was setting up. You know, they'll eventually bow down. You know, they be in some shit like that. If I bring them so much trauma, they'll eventually bow down. They're an empath. They're a caring person. They'll bow down. They'll bow down to what I want eventually. They're going to agree to me just wilding out here, knowing that there are diseases out here. You know, no. Empaths don't work like that. Once an empath found out they're in a third party, they out. Because empaths care about themselves, even though you feel as though they don't know they worth, because they're empaths, because they're giving, and, you know, shit like that. They know they worth. They know that they're not supposed to accept that or any trauma that anybody bringing them. They know that much. I don't give a fuck what the karmic doing. We know our worth. Fuck that shit. We out. I wish things could be different. Okay, things are different. That's what I'm saying. Things are different. You're healing, they're healing. You can't heal together, obviously. Especially if you're, you know, they're an empath and you're a karmic. You know, you can't heal together. It's never going to work. That person will never heal. That empath, for what you're doing to them, and you can't never heal since they so much doing something to you. You know, they're so bad. They're doing something to you. Like you said, you blame them. Since they're so bad, it's best that y'all just walk away in separate ways and y'all just go heal. Separate. Not together, because it would never work. You heard what I just said now. They said, it was my fault, but I blamed you. You know. Okay. So, the fault, the blame game on me. The blame on me. Okay. So, you know, that's what we get to. I don't react when people mention you, and that's fine. Because around here, nobody mentioning your ass. We don't have friends like that. We barely have any friends. And we like it like that. So that shit won't go on back and forth. Drama. We don't want to keep up drama. If you understand where I'm coming from. That's why when you met us, we only had very few friends, 2 or 3, that we trusted. And we don't put them all in our fucking business. Like you went and told the whole world and blamed that empath, went and blamed the whole, you know, blamed them for everything that went on. Didn't take accountability for shit. So we said, okay, since I'm to blame, let me remove myself and see how that worked out for you. Since we're to blame, we removed ourselves. And then you still had a problem with it. This is weird. And still had a problem that you removed yourself. Child, I know that I crossed the line with you. Duh. Like this giving me when Yahshua said with the so-called prostitute, he without sin cast the first fucking stone, and he did a lie. Okay? Yeah, it goes just like that. Did a lot of shit crossing the line, even blaming us. And we said, okay, and walked away. It's nothing. Let's go find somebody else then. You know, let us go find somebody else. You go find somebody else. I'm not meant for you. You're not meant for me. You go find somebody else. I go find somebody else. And that's what the fuck we did. I'm becoming a better person. Good. I'm in a spiritual, you learning your spiritual lesson. You're being grateful for that spiritual lesson. And we're doing the same. That's what we keep trying to say. That was a spiritual lesson. When we walked away, we learned that was a spiritual lesson. We're earth angels. That was a spiritual lesson. what not to do. You know, who not to choose. You know, like, just like for you, who not to choose, who not to be with. It goes the same. I love you unconditionally. Okay? That is fine. That's a gap-based love. Okay? I regret lying to you. Okay? I want you. It goes back and forth. You see what I'm saying? Still going back and forth. Child, let's go. I love you. I love you. I want you. I regret lying to you. I regret lying on you. Finding out the truth crushed me. That you was an earth angel. That crushed the fuck out of me. You didn't call, you didn't beg, you didn't do nothing. You just moved on, you healed. That crushed me. Wow. That crushed you because you lied. You blamed them when it was your fault. Like, or whatever. Both people's faults. Or both. We're going to say both. We're going to say both. You know? We're going to just put it like that. Both. Both parties. Because empaths, you should have learned. You should have been already learned your lesson. You should have been already on your healing journey. You should have already been walking with the divine. You know, you should have been celibate or whatever this shit is right here. You should have just been still walking on your path. You know, so it's both of y'all fault. They should have been walking on their path. You should have been walking on your path. So both should take accountability. Plain and simple. Both. Now you heard me say both, right? So y'all both taking accountability. I left you before you could leave me. So they left before you could leave them. Okay, because you was an earth angel. So they decided to leave you, which is fine. Everybody got choices. I keep telling you, earth angels are free-spirited. They're very passionate. Okay? They're free-spirited. And they with that shit, everybody needs to be free type shit. If you're not happy with me, you can be free to go on. And we will not bother you. At all. At all. Whatever decisions you make, your spiritual being having human experience, you're allowed to make any decisions you want to make out here. We ain't gonna hold you down. But it's different like in a relationship and in a marriage. Even in a marriage, and you decide you want a divorce. Go ahead about your way. Divine designed people for certain people anyway. And you just was a lesson. Most of these relationships be lessons. So now when you get with your soulmate, you'll know what not to say, what not to do. You know, you were the best thing in my life. Okay? Because you're an earth angel. That's why. I wish I could take back my words lying on you. They wish they could take it back now. All that shit they said about you. All that shit. Like, that's crazy. You know, you get karma for lying on a earth angel, right? I don't give a fuck who you are. If you out here putting your swords out here on earth angels, you know you get that karma, right? It comes right back on you. And then not only that, you get exposed. Without that earth angel doing anything, you know, of course they're going to take up for their stuff. And they're going to expose your ass any way that means possible. Just like any means possible you was trying to lie on them, any means possible that earth angel going to make sure you get exposed for your lies. They're going to make sure you get exposed, whether you like it or not. You speak to me through music, okay? They might be playing R&B, some shit like that, or rap, you know, whatever. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, because you're grown. Everybody know what they're doing. If I did something to you, I'm going to take accountability. You know what? Sometimes I process it like, you know what? That was wrong to say. That was wrong to do. That's what earth angels do. Even in the heated argument, you know, even in a heated argument, we're going to think back what was said. And usually we're the one to come first and apologize. But you know what you karmic men, you karmic women do? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You know, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear that apology. We usually the first to come apologize to you. But I knew exactly what I was doing. Maybe they were starting an argument for them to get out there in the streets. They do that too. Purposely start argument so they can go out there in the fucking streets and lie on you. Who started the argument? 9 times out of 10, they'll come in there and start with you. You just chilling. They'll come in there and start an argument with you and then make you go outside and make you look bad. Like they started an argument with me. They petty. They'll tell all types of lies. That should be crazy as hell. And then we still apologize. That's crazy. And then still be out here apologizing. Child, when we go in a relationship, we know we all grown. So it's like, okay, if this don't work out, we already on that. If this don't work out, it just don't work out. But I'm in it for the long haul. If this person ain't in it for the long haul, let me know. We'll keep asking them. Are you in this for the long haul? You'll keep asking them. They'll be like, yeah, but leading you on. Knowing damn well that's not what they want. You already told them in the beginning. You come clean, 100%, telling them what you want. But they just like lingering you on with this bullshit. Telling you, yeah, this is what I want, and they don't. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay? Exactly. And we need to all heal. That's why it didn't work. If we was in pain from the past, or you was in pain from the past, divine designed it that way so we can go ahead and go heal. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with healing. If that's the way divine designed it, we got to go with what divine wants. Okay, divine, you broke that relationship up for whatever reason. Okay. Divine said, now it's time for you to heal. Because that person is a distraction from your pain. You need to go ahead and go, heal your mind, body, and soul and just concentrate on me. I want to be more than friends. I want to tell you how I feel. It's time for me to heal now. You see what I'm saying? Duh. That was the reason for the separation. Now, if you didn't go heal, that ain't got nothing to do with that person, that earth angel. They went and did what they had to do. I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, the connection is we had to learn a karmic lesson. Earth angels. We had to learn. We got 2 just separate paths. You got yours, they got theirs. Whatever divine design for them to go on their path, they're going to go on it. That's what I'm saying. Now they understanding the connection. I know I messed up everything. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, they feel your energy, Earth Angels, leaving them behind. Duh, because they're healing. I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, Why? Because you was out there lying on them. They didn't go behind you and lie on you. They just went to go heal. They wasn't even discussing you, talking about you with nobody. They went straight to the divine and healed what they needed to heal. They didn't try to damage your name. They didn't do none of that shit. They just left it alone and went straight to the divine and said, oh, okay, divine, what I need to do. But you was out here damaging their name, blaming them for everything. Sound like a damn narcissist to me. We both know I'm not the one for you. Exactly. I am not available. That's telling me it wasn't available to, clean up these lies they told about you. They're not going to clean it up. They're not going to never apologize to, and go tell everybody I lied on them. They out here scot-free. You're not even thinking about them. You're not telling lies on them. You're not doing any of that. You're not even thinking about it. You just went straight to the divine and healed your past traumas or healed from karmic lessons, relationships, whatever, family, whatever you went through in your past. and you healing, you know, relationships with people, trying to heal relationships with people, your family, whatever, and they went out here lying on you. They would never clean that up, though. They would never go to tell these people I lied on them. Child, it don't even matter at this point. You just go, you have to clean it up yourself, or divine is about to expose it and clean it up. All these lies. Divine gonna clean it up. Divine been cleaning it up. Cleaning your name up. Cause you out here lying on a you know, earth angel. Look, 2 of Cups, and I seen 2 of Pentacles. Partnership. So they don't gotta clean shit up because you're gonna have a partnership anyway, a soulmate. Practical. King of Wands. Okay. So you're going towards somebody that got this passionate energy, a leader, you know, lead with their own mind. They don't have a whole bunch of crowd leading them, leading their mind, body, and soul. They practical. Okay? Very practical. They lead, you know, they're a leader, not a follower, is what I'm getting. Generosity. And they're generous. 6 of Pentacles, give and receive with you. Balance. This person is part of your destiny. So they healed you for this, your soulmate. That's what you was. You was going down a healing journey. Your soulmate is going down a healing journey. They had to learn their karmic lessons. They had to go on their path. They had to get their self balance in order for y'all to come together. This is balance. This is Pentacles 3-3. You know what I'm saying? So you might be seeing 3-3-3 a lot. This is somebody to go within. Didn't I say sit there and process shit? This is somebody that meditate. They go within. They think before they say anything out their damn mouth. You know, man or woman, the hermit. This is somebody that think before they even come out their fucking breath and say anything. They think first. They passionate, but they think first. Man or woman. Look, a wish. 10 of Cups. They would say something more like, you know, that's compassionate. You know, more compassionate. When they go think and process, they're going to come back and think, you know, put you in the 10 of Cups, a wish. Meaning like, you're beautiful, you're handsome. Or they're going to do something to make you laugh. They're going to use their intellect, their, you know, their emotions. They're going to balance out their emotions first when they come back. They're going to think before they react, basically. They're going to put you in the 10 of Cups. Like, ooh, like whisper in your ear and say some nice things to you. Or how about we just go out on a date? How about I make it up to you? Let's go out on a date. Let's go to the movies. Let's Netflix and chill. How about I make it up to you? You know, we could just watch a movie you want to watch. Pop some popcorn. We both cook together. It's this type of person. Man or woman. They're going to think first. Limbo. They're not going to just come out their breath. They're going to think first. Look at this. Lovers. Because they know you, they soulmate. So they know they need to think. They're going to need to use their intellect, their intuition, their wisdom before they even talk shit. It's that type of person. They're going to contemplate. Okay? Then you got 9 of Pentacles, gratitude. Like I just told you, they're going to show you gratitude. Like, I'm so happy you in my life. You my wish come true. Shit like that. And they ain't going to be bullshitting about it. Lost. Because they don't want to lose you. 4 of Cups, boredom. Especially when you're bored. This is the type of person that come in like a divine being. Like, they don't come in the house all, you know, miserable and shit and make everybody in the house feel their energy and shit. They know about energy. They know about energy exchange. They know about all that shit. This that type of person will come in the house like, what's up, baby? You know, some shit like that. What we eating today? You know, or do I need to go out and, or you want me to order us something to eat? Family. This is what I get, 4 of Cups. If they have a family, children, if you have children with this person ain't going, they're going to contemplate because children is in the house, you know, and they ain't trying to lose you. It's that type of person. Because they know words hurt. They know words hurt. They're not going to be out there lying on you in the streets. You know, not out there, you know, communicating, telling all your goddamn business, your sex capades, and nothing like that. Just somebody got a fiery, passionate energy, and they're a leader. And if they family try to tell them anything about you, they're not going to listen to them. They're going to contemplate first. Like, nah, you know, Partnership. That's what I'm saying. If you got kids in the house, you see two, a boy and a girl, whatever. They're going to contemplate before they even come out their mouth. They don't even want the kids hearing that shit. They're going to take you somewhere and they're going to talk to you privately. Communicate. They're going to contemplate first. High priestess. So, because they're going to listen to your intuition. Your intuition going to tell you this about this person or this partnership. And this is how they is always. With the 8, they always like this. This somebody ain't going to switch up on you. Like tell you one thing and they action showing up. This somebody going to stay the same. Like they can always be your wish. You get what I'm saying? Like, he going to come in here. You going to know by intuition. Okay, we just had a little spark argument. I know what he's going to do next. He's going to do something to surprise me. Or she going to do something to surprise me. To make sure that I know that I am their wish. I am their soulmate. And they're happy to be with me. They're not going to disrespect no children. They're going to contemplate what they say because they know children around. And they're going to contemplate what they say because they don't want to hurt my feelings. Just somebody like that. Man or woman. Because I heard that song, I don't want to lose your sweet love. So don't say goodbye. Say good. I just heard that. Yeah. Destruction. They know that shit causes destruction and loss. When they say shit out their breath. So they contemplate first. Because they know you're a divine being and they're a divine being. They know they got to watch what they say. They got to use their intellect and their intuition. Yeah. Opportunity. They're going to always take these opportunities to make you feel like you're their wish. Or that you're their wish and you're their wish and they're your wish. And if they got kids or you got kids, your kids' wish. As a stepdad, stepmom, whatever. They're going to always make you feel like that. They're going to always pick you up. They ain't going to do no dumb shit like this. Talk all types of crazy ways in front of your children and shit. So this is the type of person that'll be like, before I say anything bad, let me be quiet. Basically, hermit. Before I say anything bad around you or the children, let me be quiet. Or matter of fact, I know what I'm going to do. I'll be back. They're going to come back with a wish. Like, you know, something. Food. If it's just food. Like I went out and just got Chinese food. You know. Let's sit down. Let's all watch a movie. That's that type of person. Before they say anything bad, they're going to make sure that you realize they're your wish. They're going to do this over and over again with that 8. They're going to make sure y'all manifest before anything else. When I'm getting out that 8, this is a manifester. Manifest with their mouth. See, they know about that energy, the universe. How to manifest or cause destruction with your tongue, which is the sword's loss. So this is a person that knows about speaking, what you speak in the universe. This that type person. So they know that they got to be an example for the children too. This ain't that type of person that's going to say, just start saying any fucking thing. Out their fucking tongue. Sword, loss. 3 of Wands, motivation. If anything, they're going to try to motivate you and the children. You see what I'm saying? If you have children with this person, anything, they know how to manifest out their tongue. This ain't somebody going to sit up there, so they're spiritual, just like you. That's why I say you had to go on your journey, learn your mind, body, and soul lesson, and they had, whoever your soulmate is going to do the same shit. They know they got to go within for destiny. Conflict. Yeah, the swords. I'm telling you. Loss, conflict. They know through speaking, it will cause conflict in the house, destruction. That's what this over here. And they know that you're part of your destiny. Child, give me some more. There's the swords again, ending. They know what will cause an ending. And destruction. For you, the children, whoever. So this type of person that will do, they're not going to come in the house. They know energy. They know about energy and all that. Energy exchange. They're not going to come in the house miserable. This type of person that will come in the house, contemplate something they can do to make a wish come true. Or make you know that your wish come true. Man or woman. Opportunity. They're going to take all types of opportunities to make sure you know in this partnership or in this 4 cups situation, they're going to motivate with their tongue. They're not going to sit out here and talk what I just said, manifest. They're going to regenerate that energy. What I just said, world. Because they know about the universe, like whatever you speak into the universe, you know, basically come back to you like a boomerang. They're manifesting with their tongue. They're like the man. I ain't gonna go there, but anyway. Women, let me just say, you got you one here. I'm gonna just say, you got you one here. You got you one here. They do other things. Let's put it this way with their tongue. Make you wish, you know, make your wishes come true. If you know what I mean. Okay? Temptation, activity. You see what I'm saying? I was about to say it, but I ain't say it out loud. Girl. They ain't with all that. They ain't with all that drama. Responsibility. They're going to handle their business. You get what I'm saying? They're going to handle their business. You know what part that gives me? The movie, you know what I just saw? You know that movie, Mama's Boy? When she was sitting up there fighting and arguing with him, throwing shit at him, and then he took her in the back room, and then she wasn't arguing no more. You know what part I'm talking about. She was like, oh, what's his name? Not baby. Baby boy. That's what I'm talking about, baby boy. I forgot his name in that movie, but that's the part I'm talking about. Temptation. Activity. If you know what I'm talking about, ladies or men. If you know what I'm talking about, ladies or men, you see him holding the wand. Okay, that's for the men. Temptation. You know, you see all that water. That's what I'm talking about. Before I say anything bad with this mouth, let me manifest with this mouth. Let me show you how I manifest with this mouth. If you get what I'm saying. Before I cause any type of loss, destruction, or lose you, let me do something else with this mouth. Whether it's just like contemplating and going out, surprising you, or something like that, and if you got kids with them or something like that. Recovery. They're going to recover. You're going to recover real quick from this and regenerate. Like I said, wet. Babe. Because they know how you all two supposed to regenerate the world with this energy. 3 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Reunion. That's how they going to have their reunion. You know, they already know. Girl, shut the door. Come here. You know, I just got that scene from Baby Boy. Joni. Is that his name? Joni? Oh, Joni. Okay. Some shit like that. And some shit like that. Okay? Possibility. They're going to be thinking of all types of ways, possibilities to get you out of this destructive energy. Lost energy. Like you, I don't want to break up. That's for a little kid. You know, that's elementary school, middle school shit. It's going to be communication. All types of ways, if you know what I mean. Whether it's just like, girl, get over here, or guy, get over here, let's cook together. You know, let's do a movie tonight or some shit like that. It's Friday, I don't want to argue. And then I'm like, hold up, I'll be right back. You're like, where'd you going in the middle of the argument? I got something to say. I got something to say. I got something to say too. I'll be right back. This type person, child, I just seen a vibrator. This type person regenerate vibration is what I'm getting. Balance. So this shit could be balanced. Divine is going to be leading this person how to keep this relationship balanced with their tongue, you know, the sword. Both of y'all. Justice. To receive justice and the children. You know, they don't want these children to hear none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? With the tongue, ambition. This person is very ambitious, so we got the justice, we got her with the sword, him with the sword. Divine gonna show y'all how to bring balance. You ain't gonna want to argue with this person. After all this, I'm trying to tell you, especially if you're just saving yourself, you ain't gonna want to argue. I'm picking that up. Possibility. They're gonna think all possible of you to keep this person, you know, not keep them in line, like control them, but keep them, because you know this is, y'all gotta regenerate in the world. Positive energy. You have to regenerate this in the world. And the kids gotta regenerate too. Positive energy. You know, Queen of Pentacles, kindness. See what I'm saying? Regenerate kindness. Balance. Child, I just got that thing. And then we got growth. We call it growth. Okay? Ace of Wands. Outpouring and support from the divine. Both of y'all got outpouring. This man and this woman know they got to generate kindness. You too. They know you do too. And, you know, growth. Vision. This is part of divine vision. You and this person is part of divine vision. To regenerate kindness. Showing love, basically. Oh, yeah, this is going to be an interesting relationship right here, y'all. Defense. That's the defense. This passion. Lust, passion, temptation, you know, making swift movements to make sure they balance things out and regenerate this energy. Girl, that's a lot of damn passion right there. 9 of Wands. A guy, this is a lot. You see the sticks, you see the wands. Ain't no fighting there. That's going to be balanced out. Trust that. That's going to be balanced out. And this is the outpouring of support. So this is already a union. If you're a soulmate, this is already a union with you and God. So it's basically a marriage. Basically, y'all don't even have to get married. Like, you don't have to walk down the aisle, put the ring on, have a big ass wedding, spend all that money. This is already a union. It's already an outpouring support from the divine. So whatever you do in this union, you can do it. If you get what I'm saying, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can do this shit. Hope, because y'all both starseeds, indigos, judgment. And this person or you will go into judgment. Self-reflection. That's what I'm saying. You got to self-reflect first, or you will go under judgment. But talking to that person any type of way, knowing that's your soulmate, this person and you already understand it. Divine is going to make y'all understand as soon as y'all come together, like, yo, you're going to go into judgment. That's why they get, see her got the horn in her mouth? Okay, no. You got to go the other direction with this. You got to contemplate first before you say anything. Yeah. So y'all got to think of ways to balance this shit out. And that's a good way to balance it out. Imagination. Using the imagination to balance this shit out. That's what I said, contemplate. Oh, Lord. I can't say, I can't say just anything. This is a divine union. Divine will punish me. Y'all both might be thinking that same thing. Like, I'll get punished talking to them any type of way. Or I'll lose them. Or I'll cause destruction to this divine union. And I don't want to get punished. I want to get karma. Cause an ending. Because I don't want to go through destruction. Oh, child. Ooh, that's a good relationship right there. Fast changes. Ooh, so they contemplate first. And then take swift action. You and them. Or y'all might just do this together. Like, come here. You you know, security. That's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna feel secure. Children, you, there's the Four of Pentacles. Security, protection. All y'all supposed to have protection in this union. Wisdom. Divine have to use his wisdom because they're sun gods. That's what I'm saying. You can't go talk to your divine feminine soulmate any type of way, and they know they can't talk to you any type of way because this is a union without the damn rain. People be thinking, you know, I gotta have a rating to be in the union. No, the fuck you don't. Once you lay down with that person and you are energy exchange, that's your person. Yeah. New beginnings, the Fool, and drama. So it's a new beginning to drama. It's a new beginning to drama. The type of drama you think it's going to be. It ain't going to be that type of drama. It's a new beginning to that shit. It's levels to this shit. Hello, Meat Mills. Because it's levels to the shit. Okay? It's just levels to the shit. And it's levels to the shit. Because it's levels. So the new beginning you got with drama is different. Which is good. Understanding. Because they have, both of y'all have an understanding. King of Pentacles. Or divine is making y'all understand. Y'all got to be compassionate towards each other. You know, and children. Because you got to regenerate this energy back out into the world. Kindness. Showing you how to balance this shit out. Wisdom. Using wisdom of the sun. Sun children. Using wisdom. How to brighten people's day and all the other stuff. I guess it's new beginning going back when people used to do that. Destiny. This person is part of your destiny or these children. It's part of this destiny of regenerating this energy. This good energy. Thank you. Destiny. Stability. This shit needs to stay stable. Not like I just said, you know, making shit look good, you know, for social media. And then, no, this is true fucking love. This is true power couple. Power. Regenerating this power. This is true power. Of how to balance this shit out. This sun energy. How to use this energy and balance it out. So, this is a new type of beginning, child, with drama. Man or woman. It ain't none of that. Smack, smack, smack. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's, you know what? Before I say anything, I know Divine put us together because we both star seeds, indigos, whatever you want to say, chosen ones. I know I can't talk to you out the way. Let me put a little sun back in your life. That's that shit. I gotta put some sun back in your life because we're sun children. We're chosen ones. Yeah, Let me regenerate this energy over and over again. See what I'm saying? 8 over and over again. Yeah, gossip. Because that's another thing too. They don't want nobody gossiping. All up in their business. Look, victory. So that's how chosen one's gonna get the victory with this right here. Reconciliation. Whatever reconciling y'all gonna do, it ain't nobody fucking business. It's not gonna be all put on social media. None of that. Because you got the high priest and the high priest island. Wisdom, intuition. Well balanced. As chosen one. I guess you're gonna show them how to do it. I guess you're gonna show these demons how to do it. And be a straight power couple. And it ain't gonna be just for social media. If you're on social media. It ain't gonna just be a play. It's gonna be real shit. We generating this energy. Even the children. Down to the children. Learning how to balance out their emotions. So child, yeah, masculines and feminines, it's a new beginning to the drama. Whatever you think is going to be drama, it's going to turn out like that. It's going to turn out a whole different way. They're going to move different with the drama. Which what they think is drama, with the throwing the TVs and throwing all this breaking shit, that's not the drama you're going to have with your soulmate. Your soulmate going to know how to balance that shit out. The drama you think is, I'm going to just put it that way. Like having fun. That's their drama. That's their idea of drama. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a long drive. I mean, if you got kids, let's take the kids for a long drive. Let's go get some ice cream. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's regenerate this energy. Regenerate that bad energy for good energy. So this is somebody that's balanced, that know about spirituality, things like that, how to, not use their tongue for loss, destruction. Now, before we go do that, boo-boo, come on, let's go. Or, come on in this back room. Ace of Wands. Come on in this back room. Just regenerate that and let me make you happy. Some shit like that. Let's watch a movie together. Let's cook together. This is that type of person. Disappear, like not disappear, but I'm going to go for a walk before I say something bad. And then the next thing you know, they're coming back with some type of surprise for you and the kids, if you got kids. Or if it's just y'all two, bring back a flower, or you might be bringing back something for them to keep them happy. You want to regenerate that energy. So the kind of drama that you think you're going to have with this person is not no drama. They're just regenerating the sun energy. Like, nah, I ain't calling cause no destruction. You're my partner. I can't have you in loss, lack, nothing. You or the kids. We got to keep ourselves in the sun energy. Loss, destruction, drama, gossip. They know they got to keep that shit out of there. Because they will be punished. Is what I'm saying. You will be punished and they will be punished. Because you can't go talking towards or anybody. Give me a goddess for this. Grounding. Like I said, well grounded. And then we got wounded healer. There's that sun energy. Put the sun back in you. Like, see how she's standing? Like, ooh, God. Ooh, gosh, what was that? Wounded healer. Learning the lesson. Awakening. So you gotta have this awakening? Yeah. What's that? 333. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Loving it. What's that? Loving this. Woo-wee. She's looking like, where is my other card? Where's my numbers? Oh. 333. And then we got 1515. Okay? 333, 1515. Mm-hmm. Ooh, grounded. Because, girl, you're going to be just like that girl and baby boy. Ooh, what was that? That was a lot of drama. That's your drama, the sun in drama. New beginnings to drama. Okay? Spiritual awakening. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding. Trust your inner wisdom and follow your path. And then we got 1515. Child, that's what I'm talking about. People gonna be jealous of this. That's why it ain't gonna be no gossip about it. You ain't gonna gossip about that. You ain't gonna tell nobody. But they already gonna see from the light, like you glowing and shit, like that chick look happy or that man look happy. Inner wisdom, wounded healer. Okay? Your inner wisdom is your greatest power. Listen to your inner voice and guidance. Even though you was wounded, that would be 9 of Swords energy. No, 9 of Wands, the karmic. 9 of Wands energy, you still had an awakening. You know what I'm saying? And I said something about children. And sun right back there. Sun children, divine children. They ain't going to want any of that. If you get pregnant by this person or you get this person pregnant, they ain't going to bring no trauma, no drama like that. Because they know that, it's very sacred. The womb is very sacred. Water and emotions and intellect and wisdom. At the same time, your children are listening. They can hear everything that's going on from the womb. They're not going to cause no traumatic. So this is somebody that's a spiritual being that knows about all this. Pregnancy. All that. They know about all that shit. So this is your soulmate. Soulmate. This is the one you've been healing for. This is the one you've been waiting for. And this is what they've been trying to keep you away from. They've been trying to give you anybody that's going to keep you unbalanced. Whoever they was trying to hook you with is a devil. This is the devil don't mind saying anything out their breath to you and don't care about who's around. Family, friends, or foe. They was trying to hook you up with a damn devil. And that's not your soulmate. Your soulmate is just like I just explained. They're not going to sit up there and be calling you names in front of kids, doing all that dumbass nut shit. Your soulmate is going to listen to divine, is what I'm saying. They're going to go contemplate. They're going to go in hermit mode. What do I need to do? They're going to ask divine questions first before they even move. Before they even speak anything out their damn mouth. The person they were trying to hook you up with, they don't give a fuck. They're unbalanced. Like, I'm going to just say what the fuck I need to say to an earth angel and get your ass some karma. That's probably why you're getting damn karma now. Think you can go out here talking to anybody any type of fucking way. Especially earth angels. Think you could do them or talk to them any type of way and you can't. And that's why you're going through karma right now. They were trying to hook you up with a demon. I'm telling you, this somebody don't know how to contemplate, don't know how to listen to divine. They go off their own fucking shit. The devil. They go off the devil. They don't go off divine like go contemplate. What can I do to put the sun back in their life? This somebody put the darkness back in your life. They go practice magic on your ass before they even fucking go in the sun energy. They go say, well, I'm gonna make it white with some goddamn dark magic. That type of person. And I fucking said what I said. This is the type of person that will make it worse with dark magic. They'll go behind the scenes and they'll contemplate on doing dark magic. Your person is in the sun energy. They're like, oh, well, I know I can't talk to this divine being because this is my soulmate any type of way. So let me put the sun back. And then like, even if they got kids, that's not mine. Or even if we have a divine child together, I know even if they're pregnant, I can't talk to them any type of way. Because I know that child is also learning within the womb. This somebody wouldn't give a fuck if you're pregnant or not. Fuck out of here. Trying to hook you up with a snake. Woo, child. I ain't got time for it. Hi. Things are different. That's what I'm saying. 2026. Yeah. Mother gonna be like music soul child out here. Teaching me how to love. You know what I'm saying? Happy St. Patrick's Day. And quit already. It's out your hands. You're what? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know what that person's talking about. What becoming a reader? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. I don't know what that other person's talking about. I don't give a fuck either. Baby boy. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Bless you. Bless you. I don't say bless because it means marked with blood. And I ain't no sacrifice. So let's go, gods. Amun-Ra, creation from the very beginning. See what I'm saying? Amun-Ra. That's what I say at the end of my prayers. Amun-Ra, the sun. Amun-Ra, the sun energy. They was trying to hook you with somebody dark. Like I said, they'll go practice black magic on you before they'll put you in the sun energy. You're going to be with somebody that has that Amun-Ra energy. They're going to bring the sun back in your life. Not go practice no dark magic on you to make things perfect or try to make it seem like things are perfect when they're not. Send out illusions. There's somebody that would do black magic and send out, make it seem like, it's perfect. A fucking magician. Bringing, rabbits out the hat and shit like that. It's perfect. No, the fuck it's not. You just send out some dark magic. Get the fuck out of here. We don't belong together. I know Mariah Carey said we belong together. Well, we don't belong with no dark motherfucker. We belong with somebody that's with that Amun-Ra. That sun energy. You can send out illusions like I'm the sun. No, the fuck you're not. We see right through you. Some people see through dark motherfuckers, and that's one thing you need to understand. You're not no sun energy. You are dark as a motherfucker. You'll do magic before you bring the sun in anybody's life. And then you'll be out here talking to them in all types of ways. And their children. I know you make it seem like that. These motherfucking manipulators make it seem, these dark motherfuckers make it seem like they sun energy. No, the fuck you're not. You see right through you. You're not a sun energy. You're a fucking devil. And this is the last time I'm going to say it. We got 2222. So y'all be careful with these magicians. It's magically delicious. Somebody like Lucky Charms. So y'all about to get lucky. What you think is the new beginning of a drama, this new beginning of drama, you're going to love it. The drama that they calling, you're going to love it. You're going to love this drama, is what I'm trying to say. Abundant blessings. Abundance is flowing towards you. Keep your thoughts positive and watch your dreams manifest. That's what I'm saying. 2222, angelic blessings. The angels are sending their blessings of love to surround you. Know that you are loved and protected, and that the angels are supporting you in all your love-related endeavors. Love-related endeavors. That's what I'm saying. The drama you think is going to happen is not going to happen. This is sun energy drama. Sun drama. You know what I'm saying? This is some sun drama for your ass right here. You rather this sun drama than that dark shit, trust me. I don't know what the fuck they think they doing out here. Save that drama for your mama. And it was some cards that fell. So, let me go ahead and read it. Okay. These some cards that fell. Say that drama for your mama. I told you they were trying to hook you over the devil. This is somebody that don't know how to talk to people. They don't contemplate. They just talk. Run their fucking mouth. That will start destruction. And it will cause destruction for them. And it will cause destruction for you. Because you know you're not supposed to be in no, destructive energy. You're supposed to be mind, body, and soul balance. So it will cause karma for you. And that's probably what they want to do. Demons. Travel, letting go, extra emotional baggage. Fool, new beginnings, journey. We had that card. We got loss, sadness, depression. Friendship, romance. So y'all gonna be friends before you even be lovers. That's why it's gonna work out so well. And then we got positive thinking, emotional decision. I told you they're gonna be thinking positive, sun energy. Responsibilities, romance, burdens, debt. Okay. Then we got success, victory, expectations, pressure. We got time to exit, move on. Okay, service. So they're going to know when to exit. I told you, it's service. They're going to serve you. You will serve them. Courage. Okay, a lot of courage out here. Sun energy. That would be sun energy. Disharmony, completion, irritation, powerlessness. Win at all costs, endurance, strength. That's that sun energy too. Competition, disagreement, juggling, resources, waiting for results. And then with that sun energy, they do it like that. It causes a lot of manifestation when they're using that sun energy. It causes a lot of manifestation to come in, not go out. We got fast organization, moving quickly, conflict of interest. We got miscommunication, misunderstanding, rose-colored glasses, illusions. Then I tell you the other person gonna send out illusions. Joy in company, friendship, celebration. We got charity, giving and receiving, equality. Then we got emotional support, solitary confinement. Ooh, you're gonna like that solitary confinement, you know what I mean. Ooh, yeah. Change of direction, breakup. So they're gonna change the direction of breakups. They're not improving skills, teamwork. Y'all gonna be teamwork. You know, man, woman, child, the Teamwork, man, woman, child, the life. The sun energy. give off, you know, magnetic energy. Stability, stagnation. See what I'm saying? They were trying to give you to, throw you to the wolves. This person run their fucking mouth and you'll get karma because you're not supposed, you heal, you're not supposed to be in that karmic, you know, environment. After you heal, you're not supposed to be in no karmic situation, no karmic environment, whereas though you going back arguing with people, defending yourself, motherfuckers talking shit to you. You're not supposed to be in no situation like that. None. So they would have gave you karma. Whoever they was trying to send in, they would have gave you karma. They probably know what they're doing spiritually. They need to give you their karma. Basically, I'm getting give you their karma. They were trying to give you their karma. This that type person. I'm gonna give you my karma. No the fuck you're not. No the fuck you're not. You supposed to be in that sun energy when you heal. Not no karmic shit. So this is what they were trying to do, put you in a karmic for you to get karma, exchange of energy. That's what I'm getting. And this person on here, where they at? Where they at? Because you can get the hell up off of here. Where they at? You can get blocked up off of here. You don't like truth? Demon? You can get the fuck up off of here. You can get the fuck up off of here, demon. Probably the one that was trying to send to you. Fuck up out of here. I gotta go take me a spiritual bath. You're welcome. Oh, your mohawk is green? Hey, I know that's right. You gonna get lucky today? I know that's right. You're gonna get lucky today. I know that's right. What made you become a reader? Oh, I don't even know. I just was watching tarot readers. I watched one particular person, and then I just heard Divine say, pick up the cards, order you some cards, and then about the third day, they said, get on YouTube. So I got on YouTube, and then I just kept reading and went through a lot of shit just from reading cards. You know, as I started advancing, you started being more attacked. The new levels, new fucking devils. When they see you advancing, if you go back and see my first video, from my first video all the way until now, you'll see how much I started advancing. And that's each time they started attacking me with that damn dark magic. Okay? What's this? Wrong decision. Think before you act. Didn't I just tell you they're going to think before they act? Before they make a wrong decision with their mouth? We have expression right here. Think before they talk. I just told you. That's swords. Moving up. Go to the next level. Wrong decision. Think before you act. Closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Start all over again. This is the type of person gonna put that sun in your life all over again, and they're gonna leave these demons out. If they're thinking anything, if this is a spiritual being, they're not thinking about anything demonic to do to you. They're thinking about putting that sun back in you and locking this shit out, their mind, body, and soul. Because they heal. They lock the doors to that shit. Expression. Before they even talk, they locking them demons out their mind. Like, you gonna let me talk to that divine being any type of way? I'm not doing that to receive no karma. But anyway, until later, I gotta go take my shower or whatever. Until later, I might do another collector's read for y'all. Okay, hey. You're welcome. Right on point. I know that. And you got haters coming on here talking that shit. Thankful for your readings. You're welcome. Anyway, until later, I hope y'all enjoyed. Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. And I wish you nothing but luck. Okay? Go play them numbers if you need to. Okay? We're in the 17. We ain't got no numbers for that. So, anyway, play those numbers if you want to. Love you. I love you. See you later.